On this edition of Serio Cooks, we're going to mix two Italian favorites. We're going to make a basil pesto sauce, and then we're going to add it to risotto. We start with 2 cups of fresh basil. To that, we're going to add 1/2 cup of grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and if you go over just a little bit, nobody's going to complain. And we've added 1/4 cup of toasted pine nuts, organic of course, and olive oil. I'm going to start with a couple of tablespoons just to help emulsify all of this, and then we'll add more. We put the lid on it, and then let's turn this on. I've added the rest of my olive oil, and look at that. Beautiful, and it smells so good. All right, I'm going to scrape the sides down and add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic to this. And we'll let it go for a couple more seconds. This is done. All right, I've taken it out of my food processor. I'm going to put it in a small bowl, cover it, and set it aside. All right, for my next trick and for the next part of the dish, risotto. We're going to start with 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of good olive oil. And you see my butter is melted, mixed with the olive oil. Let's add 1/3 of a cup of diced onion. There's my onion, and we're going to cook this until it's translucent. Now that my onions are lightly browned, I'm going to add 1 cup of organic arborio rice to this. And then we're going to give this a stir until the rice gets a little bit of a brown color to it. There we go. Now it's time to deglaze the pan. I'm going to add 1 cup of fried organic white table wine. And scrape up all that stuff on the bottom of the pan. All right, we're just gonna let that simmer for a minute or so to burn off all the alcohol, and then it's time to start ladling in our chicken stock. I've added my first cup of chicken stock to this, and I'm gonna start stirring now for the next 18 minutes. And as the stock is absorbed into the rice, I'll add more stock until I've gone through all 3 cups. And look who's sitting over there quietly waiting to be added to this dish. I'm going to stop stirring for a second here and throw some love out to New Wave. They're the manufacturers of this PigFlex. It's the precision induction cooktop that we're using. This thing is amazing. I've never used one before, and it does a great job for what we're doing here with these videos and for cooking in general. And that cup of chicken stock has been absorbed. It's time to add more and keep stirring. I'm at the 12-minute mark, and I just added my last cup of chicken stock to this. We're getting close. We're getting real close to being done with this. One of the most important elements of this dish is just how creamy it is when it's all said and done. So it's really important that I let as much of this stock evaporate and absorb into the rice as possible, because it's going to get all that creaminess from the pesto sauce. We're at the 18-minute mark. All my chicken stock has been absorbed into the rice. There's only one thing left to add to this. And poof, it's green. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I can't wait to try this. Basil pesto risotto. The recipe's on foodnationradio.com. The video's here on YouTube. Click the notifications button and hit the little bell on the right-hand side, and you'll be the first to know whenever we put up new videos. Enough yakking, it's time to eat. There's your last look. I'm Michael Serio. Thanks for watching. Elizabeth, dinner's on.